All right, guys, welcome to the introduction to Web3 jobs. My name is King Henry. I'm a Web3 tutor, a marketer, and a trader. Now, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know about Web3 jobs, how you can make money from Web3 jobs, and earn a good living like I and my students do. We have the outline to this course, the introduction, all the way up to where you have to choose your future. So let's get started. What is Web3? Now, Web3 is simply the third phase of the internet, right? That's what I like to explain it as. It's just like everything has phases, right? You know, there was a time when you were a baby, then you became an adolescent, now you're an adult, right? Everything has phases. The internet is in its third phase, and that is what Web3 is all about. You can read more about it, watch YouTube videos about it, and get more knowledge about it. But that's not why we are here. We are here because of what? Web3 jobs, how to make money in Web3. So, what are Web3 jobs? Simple. Web3 jobs are remote jobs that you do when you work for Web3 projects and they pay you in crypto handsomely, good amount of money, right? Beautiful way to make money. I can't go back to any other way, right? I have tried a lot of things in this life. Web3 jobs stands out for me as the best way for anybody at all, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter the level of understanding that you have, education, whatever, you can make money in Web3 through Web3 jobs. There are hundreds to thousands of these jobs online. And because they are relatively new, not everybody know about them. So you are very lucky if you're in this class and you're listening to the sound of my voice and you're watching this video to have heard about Web3 jobs today. So whatever it is that you choose to do after watching this video, that is all left to you. But not everybody is privy to this information. Not everybody has the privilege to listen to this thing right now. So why do we do Web3 jobs? For those of us who are already inside, why exactly do we recommend Web3 jobs? Number one, because of the short learning curve. You can start Web3 jobs today and get a job in a week. I am not kidding. My first job in Web3, I got it 2 weeks and 3 days after I started in February 2022. My first job, 2 weeks and 3 days. After then, I created a Web3 class to show people how to get job fast. There was somebody who got into my class and got paid and got a job, a paying job, the next day after getting that Web3 course. I was surprised myself. So the amount of time it takes you to learn before you get paid is not very long. It's not like university that you spend years and millions of naira just to be able to get one degree, then to be able to now go and be earning 50,000 naira a month. For what now? Is it for beans? Right? The second one, the pay is very high. Like I said, I personally make 900 a week, $900. That's 1.3 million naira. That's over almost 5 million naira in a month. There is no job that's going to pay you that much in Nigeria. Maybe in other countries, though, they can pay you, but no job is going to pay you that in Nigeria. As somebody who just left school, except you are the CEO or one big director, or you have a very big degree and a big position, nothing's going to pay you that much. So Web3 helps us equalize that. So I can make as much as that my rich uncle that used to flex on me in the olden days. I make as much as him now, so he doesn't have anything on me. The fourth one is it is 100% remote. So I can literally be in the toilet and I'm making money. I can be in my village and I'm making money. I can be in a different country and I'm making money. I can be anywhere. I'm making money, right? 100% remote. You don't have to be in any physical location at any particular time for you to be able to make money. Very beautiful thing to see. Multiple opportunities all at once. I have 5 jobs, right? I trade, I invest, I get airdrops, I win contests. Different ways to make money when you are in Web3. There are so many ways, so many opportunities. In fact, apart from that, even from the jobs, there was a job that I did that the token gave me free tokens worth $500. And when that token launched, that token went up to $7,000 just because I'm working for that project as what was it called now? Community manager, right? $7,000 free money. So there are so many opportunities that you get in Web3 that you probably will not get in any other place. The sixth one is hedge against fiat inflation. Yes, like my country, Nigeria now, the naira is going down. A dollar to naira now is 1,500 naira. Maybe the next time that people listen to this video, it will probably be 2,000 naira. But when you are earning in dollars, when you are earning in dollars through Web3 jobs, you don't feel the heat that much. Imagine you are earning 100,000 naira and you used to spend 50,000 naira every month on foods and provisions and utilities, and then things increase times two. That means it's a whole 100,000 now that you have to spend for you to be able to get that same amount of food and utilities and provisions that you used to get before. Just imagine it. But if you are earning in dollars, even if it goes up, you know that the amount of money that you are making can still cover it. Okay? That's one of the very beautiful things about working in Web3. The seventh one is financial decentralization. Now, your money that you make in Web3 is yours. It's not in the bank of anybody. You can see these days they can just block somebody's account. They'll tell you that you can't have more than 500,000 naira in your CUDA and your OPay. Why? Is it not money? Can I not make money? Are you trying to keep me poor? Exactly. The government is trying to keep you poor. That's exactly what they are trying to do. They are going after crypto so that people cannot earn money, so that people cannot be free, so that they can continue to use poverty as a weapon to hold the youth down, to hold the nation down. So you always beg them for stuff so they can always do things and everybody will comply. But Web3 helps you to escape that. Why? Because you can literally have $1 million, $1 billion in your wallet, and nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to be able to touch it except they hack your wallet or you give them the password, give them the key phrase. So, what is that? Financial decentralization. Now, what are the types of jobs that we have in Web3? I'm going to go through all of them, tell you how much they make, and then tell you how to get started. Number one is moderation, right? You can become a moderator in Web3. What is a moderator and what do they do? A moderator is just like the prefect of a community in Web3. Now, these communities are usually on Discord or Telegram, right? Discord and Telegram are social apps where people build, especially crypto projects, build communities. They have a lot of people, just like a WhatsApp group, right? Have people in that community, and then you talk to them, try to get them to buy your token or buy, something, something, something. So, as a moderator, you are the prefect that makes sure that things go on well inside that community. And a typical moderator salary is $50 a week, average of $50 a week. You can also get as much as $250 or even more. So just by being a moderator, you can make $50 to $250 a week. The second one is community manager. Now, I used to call community manager the moderator of moderators, or the bridge between the founders or the devs and the community. That's what I call community managers. So what they do simply is that they are the ones that handle everything that has to do inside that community. So all the contests, all the activities, how the community is going to grow, how many people are going to come in, how the people are going to, speak within the community. Is there going to be like, memes that they use? Is there going to be like a way they greet each other? All those things, customize it in a way that the community feels at home and they feel like one. That's the community manager's job. And the community manager gets paid anywhere between $100 and $500 average. It can be more, maybe it can be less to some point if you don't know how to negotiate. And I'll discuss about that later. The third one is what? Twitter radar. Now, a Twitter radar is somebody who goes on Twitter and then they begin to like, comment, share, retweet, quote tweet a particular project's tweet. Now, these projects they do it because sometimes they don't have enough followers, especially in the beginning. And if you don't have enough followers, you can't get enough engagement. And they don't want to look as if, oh, we don't have enough engagement. Investors will not take them seriously. So what they do is like they farm engagement with radars. So as a radar, your job is not so much. It's just to like, comment, retweet things that you already do on celebrities page already. So you can do it in Web3. This is why I was saying that you don't need much to start Web3 jobs. You don't need all the intellect in the world, right? Just with the right knowledge and the right positioning, you can get started. Now, radars get anywhere between $25 to $100 a week, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on how you're able to negotiate. You also have chat engagers, people who are in the chat, talking in the chat, making conversations, especially when the community is also very new. Because if investors come in and they see that nobody is talking, they'll feel like the community is what? Inactive. So chat engagers are employed by these projects to keep the community alive. They just be discussing among each other. Hey, how do you see this project now? What's the so and so thing? Oh, have you done this? Have you done that? So when new people come in, they go like, oh, people are in this project, so people are interested. Let me join as well, right? And then those people are investors at the end of the day. So they pay chat engagers anywhere between $25 and $150 per week. Can be less, it can be more, depending on how you what negotiate. The fifth one is what? Shillers. Shillers are simply mini marketers. What they do is that they promote projects on under the comment section of influencers or big pages, or they can also post about this project by themselves. They are not influencers because they don't have a lot of followers, right? Else they'll become influencers or key opinion leaders, and then they will charge, $500 a tweet, $1,000 a tweet, 2,000, even $5,000 a tweet. But because they are not influencers, they are shillers. You can employ a lot of them. So projects usually employ a lot of them, maybe five, three, 10, 7, whatever the amount there is. And these people will just start talking about the project everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And that project will be promoted, right? Which is like a form of marketing for this project. Now, as a shiller, you can also earn anywhere between $25 to $100 every week. It can be more, it can be less. It all depends on what? The project budget and your ability to negotiate. Then the sixth one is a mimer or sticker creator. You can be a mimer and a sticker creator at the same time. A mimer, memes simply are they are this funny they can be funny videos or still pictures where you explain something using what's it called now? Using funny images, right? If you go on Twitter, you see a lot of memes, usually in crypto Twitter. Now, some projects they don't know how to create these memes or they don't have the time. So, if you know how to create memes, you can get employed in a project and then they'll pay you. I was paid one time $400 to create 12 memes and 10 stickers. That's a good amount of money. Just made like that $400. $400 should be like maybe 600K right now. No, most people won't see that money in 5 months or even 6 months in Nigeria. Most people won't see it, right? So memes and stickers, telegram stickers, are another way that you can get paid in web3, and there are more, but we'll only talk about these ones for now because they're the most easy ones to go through. Apps you need for web3. By the end of this video, you know exactly everything you need to do when it comes to web3 jobs. In fact, you've even known everything already by this time. You can even just go now and just, hey, I want to be a mimer, I want to be a community moderator, I want to be a shiller, I want to be a raider, right? Because I've explained everything to you, and then you know how much you can get paid for these things. But before you can actually do these things, you need some apps, and I've already mentioned most of them. One is Telegram, the other one is Discord, the other one is Twitter, and then a crypto wallet. I've already explained the first three. Crypto wallet is so that you'll be able to what? Receive payments. The other three is what you use to actually do your work, to find projects to work with, and then to join their communities so that you can work with them, right? Then we will move over to how to get started. Now, there are two ways to get started in Web3 jobs. There is the basic way, and there's another way I call the sure way or the elevator way. I'm going to talk about the both of them. So the basic way is not so easy, but that's what most people do. And most of the times when they do it, it takes them a long period of time before they're able to get their first job. Or some of them they don't have the patience and they can't even get a job and they tell you that I've given up. Web3 is not for me. It didn't work. I've been here for 38 years. I did not right? But then I'm going to show you the basic way. So you can now decide whether you're going to use the basic way or the sure way, the elevator way, like I call it. Basic way. Number one, rigorous research and study is required. That means you have to learn a lot of things. You have to watch a lot of YouTube videos, read a lot of, threads on Twitter, go through what's it called? Google, even use ChatGPT just to be able to understand some basic things, right? Like DeFi, NFTs, tokens, how to mint, how to talk, what's token generation, what's all these things, how do you calculate market cap, many things like this. You need to go and learn it. So sometimes it's very rigorous, right? It's not easy, and then you have to do it a lot of times so that you'll be able to understand it. But that's the basic way, right? It's like climbing the staircase, right? So this is climbing the staircase. The other method, the sure way that I'm going to talk to you about later, is the elevator method, where you just press one button, pium, and you've gone up. But this one is like climbing the staircase. But then this is how some people get jobs. Number two, in this method, you sometimes have to volunteer for free, right? Because you don't have experience or because you don't know how to get jobs that pay you immediately, you first of all tell the project that, oh, I will work for you for free. If you can see that I can do a good job, then you cannot pay me. Or even if you don't pay me, let me use the fact that I'm working here as a means to go and find job in a different place and tell them that I have experience, so I'm working in another project. which is not very sustainable because you might work for different projects for free before you know year has ended. You have not found any success in Web3, and your mate that joined the same time with you is already making $1,000 and flexing it in your face. But that's one way people can get into Web3 jobs, get started in this basic method. The third one is testing every strategy, right? Many people do this a lot. They'll go and try, oh, let me try DMing the founder on Twitter. Let me try commenting on their Twitter page. Let me try DMing them on Instagram, what's it called now? Telegram. Let me try talking in the community. Let me try this, let me try. They don't know which one works. They don't know how to approach a founder, a developer. They don't know how to read about the project to know exactly what to say and how to do it. They just test different strategies. Sometimes it can work, you can be lucky it works, but most times you may not find a job that way. But that's the sure way. And no, not the sure way, the basic way, right? That's the basic way. A lot of people do it, and sometimes they get lucky and then they find a job. The fourth one is trial and error for the basic way, right? This is when you just try like 100 things. As you are trying it, you are changing your static. You are trying it, you're changing your static. You are trying, you are changing your tactics. Trying it, change, try change before you now finally hit, a good result. All these ways you can use to get a job. In fact, you can even go and start trying it now. I've already told you all the jobs or all the um available jobs that you can get into in Web3 right now before you now, go higher. You can go and try this method, right? Go and learn a lot about Web3 and crypto and DeFi and NFTs. Then go and volunteer for free because you don't have the experience. Then test a lot of strategies. Then after that, do try and error method and see what works for you. It can give you a job. But then there's another way. There's a simpler way. There's a way that is the elevator way, where you press a button and it helps you to streamline what you need to do to get a job. Now, this is a class. This is the Web3 introduction to Web3 class. The next part that we're entering now is what? The master class. So that's where the master class comes in. You want to move to the next step. You want to move to the advanced step. You don't want to use the basic way. You can use the basic way. Oh. People get results with the basic way, but there's another way. There's another way. There's always another way to do things. There's always another way. Just as you can use cutlass to cut grass, or you can use a lawnmower. One is faster, one is more efficient, one is less stressful, while the other one is not. So you just have to choose. Now, what is this master class that we're talking about? It is called what? The Web3 Money Blueprint. Now, this Web3 Money Blueprint is a highly curated class that I'm working on. Very, very highly curated. Everything that you need to know, everything that gives you an edge, advanced stuff that moves you 10 steps ahead of every other person is inside this place. So it is the ultimate guide to making at least $1,000 a month in Web3. I make 900 a week. My other students, some of them they make 250, 300, 500, 600. I can make more than 900, but I will be doing too much work than I want to do. Why? Because I'm working on other things. I trade as well and I run an agency. So I can't do all the jobs, right? I make more money from other places. That's the reason why. So I can even make 1,000 a month. Okay. So you can make 1,000 a month. Sorry, I can make 1,000 a week, but you can make 1,000 a month, which is 1.5 million a month in Naira. This is the way. And I'm going to show you exactly how it's going to help you do that. Now, I call it the sure way or the elevator way. And what are you going to get when you use this method? Curated knowledge where you get to skip all the bullshit. You don't have to go to Twitter to go and look for somebody's thread to read. You don't have to go to YouTube to go and watch all the 100 videos on Web3 and DeFi and NFTs and how to do this and how to do that. You don't need to go on Google and Google everything. Go on ChatGPT and say, no. The exact knowledge that you need, curated, will be delivered to you in this masterclass. The exact knowledge. Sometimes, say, there are some things that you are not even supposed to learn because they don't work anymore. But some people will still go and be learning it. By the time they finish learning, time has gone. Those that have that curated knowledge, they've already gotten results. That's what you get. Second thing you will get is what? Your first paid job in a few days or a few weeks. When I say days, sometimes people will go like, hey, it's a lie, it's a lie. I'm telling you that I have somebody that got a job the day after they took my Web3 course. I myself was surprised. That is the reason why till today I still say you can get a job in days. In days you can get a job, right? So instead of you to be doing volunteering, you can get an actual paying job in days or in weeks using this sure way, elevator way, Web3 money blueprint way. I will give you my personal strategies that got me to $900 a week. When I say I make $900 a week, some people think I'm lying, right? Some people they don't believe it. They always go, it's a lie, it's a lie, and I don't have time to prove it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to prove it with my students. When I give you what the exact strategies that I used to be able to get multiple jobs, some of them two jobs inside a project, some of them jobs that pay a good amount of money for a short period of time. To work for 6 hours, they'll pay you $150 a week, right? I'll give you all those strategies. I know most people don't know it. That's why they don't make that much. But I do, and I'm going to give it to you. Number four, you are going to know exactly how to find jobs that pay well. Not all this peanut job, $20 here, $30 there. No, you get jobs that pay you what? Good amount of money. You also learn how I negotiated a job from $50 that they offered me to $300. That's six times what I was offered to be paid. How did I do it? Maybe if it was you and you didn't see this Web3 Money Blueprint class, you would have accepted that, hey, yeah, $50, $50. Whereas they could have paid you 300. So I'm going to show you when a developer or a founder tells you that I'm going to pay this amount of money, small money, there is how you can do it that will get them to pay you more. Even if it's not six times, it can be two times more, it can be 50% more, but at least it's more. It's going to do something for you, right? That's something else I'm going to teach you. And that's not all. Oh, it does not end there. Also, you are going to what? You are going to gain access to the community of other successful jobbers. I have students from 2022 who have been able to use. Somebody was telling me a few days ago that he has a car. I was like, car care, like, is it toy car? He was said no, he bought a car. I said, see my students, you people are doing great things. So there are students of mine that are so good at what they do that just by being in a community with them has already given you an edge over people that are alone or in a community with other beginners. Do you understand? You join a community with people who are already doing well. You can see somebody who is doing well as a writer, see somebody who is doing well as a marketer, somebody who is doing well as a community manager, somebody who is doing well as a KOL. You can meet these people and learn from them, increase your chances of success faster, right? They said you are the average of the five people you hang around with. So if you hang around five intelligent and rich people, what's going to happen to you? Intelligence and riches will follow you. Seven, you get direct access to me for in-depth mentorship. My mentorship is 60,000 naira. My mentorship. And I can show you, there was somebody that wanted me to mentor them. I refused because I only take one, what's it called? One mentee at a time. Many people mentor me, mentor me. I can pull up the this thing now, but I wouldn't do that. So I wouldn't like reveal who the person is. I told him that no, I'm not taking a mentee again. I refused it. But with this Web3 Money Blueprint, you are going to gain direct access to me. Some of my students call me by, not call, message me by 1 a.m. and I respond to them. Maybe they have an issue with a job. Oh, I don't know what to say. The developer is asking this, the founder is asking that. I'm there, right? Sometimes I can just tell you, oh, I can see that you are doing like this, you are doing like this. So I think you should do like this. Like I will just give you advice, mentorship that naturally you will pay a good amount of money before you can get. In this Web3 Money Blueprint, you are going to get it. You're also going to be getting jobs recommended to you. I've done it before. It's a particular job that I gave to a bunch of my students, and all of them they made $25 from that job in the first week. $25 from that job, all of them. So, and that was their first job, right? That was their first job. If I did not recommend them to those jobs, it would have taken them a longer period of time for them to get their first job. but I was there for them. Their mates who probably were not students of mine did not get that job. Why? Because they didn't know me. They didn't know that I have access to a couple of opportunities that I can just refer to my student. That does not mean that you'll be lazy and you sit down, or else you will not see shishi. I only recommend jobs to the people that I know can do it. This is one of the things that you get in what? Web3 Money Blueprint, WMB. Giveaway and contest opportunities. In the group, if you are listening to me and you were part of the first group that I created, I shared a $300 giveaway opportunity, right? One person could have won it in the community. I don't know if somebody won it, but those are opportunities that you may not be able to find on your own. But me, I'm going to go and be hunting for them and source for them and be bringing it to you in the Web3 blueprint, money blueprint community, the WMB community. I'm going to source for them and bring it to you so that as you are working, trying to get a job, you're also getting giveaways, you are joining contests, and then you are winning money. Me, I've won a lot. My students have won a lot. You too, you would win a lot. The what? 10th one is progressive tutoring as things evolve. Web3 is a very dynamic industry. What you are learning today might become obsolete tomorrow. You might learn the thing so, and then things move. And then that knowledge that you have has almost expired. But in the Web3 money blueprint, you are going to continue to learn as things evolve. You don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be an old taker. Generally, many people are oath takers in Web3, just as it is in the other industry of oath takers, right? Why? Because they did not invent themselves. They were not evolving. They just stayed in one place and learned one thing, and then they stayed there. But in the Web3 money blueprint, you are going to learn as things are going on. I'm going to be what? Dishing them to you. Then there's a bonus. If you can see, I put this bonus at the bottom. I've already written what I wanted to write and I added this bonus. My DGen master class. That class is worth 60,000 naira. I have people in that class that paid 60,000 naira to join that class. That class is even more expensive than this Web3 Money Blueprint class, because I'm still going to tell you how much this Web3 Money Blueprint class is. This master class already is more expensive than that one, and this master class is there. So once you get the Web3 money blueprint, you automatically get access to my DGen class. Those people who know me know that I'm very good with DGen trading. I've turned $200 to $7,400 before. I have turned $150 to $3,800 before. I have done so many. I can show screenshots for days. In fact, sometimes I used to post it and I'll go like, I'm not even moved again. 10x, done it. 1000%, done that. 5000%, what is that? I'm looking for 1000x. I used to say it. I'm looking for 1000x. I make more from DGen than I do from job. But I don't talk about it again. Right? I don't talk about it again. You are going to get access to that class. You are going to learn how to make money with DGen trading. So that your $25 salary that they gave you, you can actually trade it. If you get 10x, that's $25 turn to $250. But if you don't know how to trade, your money will lose and then you start crying, right? What else would you be learning in this Web3 money blueprint? Practically, you will learn how to set up your social media, your Twitter, your Telegram, your Discord in a way that helps you attract high paying clients. Somebody messaged me, a founder of a Web3 marketing agency, messaged me about a week or two ago to offer me a job. I didn't apply. Offer. Just, Henry, come and take. The job pays $2,000 a month and they pay weekly, so that's $500 a week. They gave me, say, take. Come into the team. I joined the team immediately. Immediately. Why? Because of how I branded my Twitter page, the kind of content I'm posting, how my page looks like. I'm going to teach you how to do that, right? Number two, the 6 hidden ways you can find high paying jobs on Twitter that most people don't know. I shared 2 of them with one of my students recently. There's a guy, you will see his testimony very soon when I start showing you the people that I've trained. I shared it with him, just 2 of it. He was like, Jesus, boss. So this is the way you people are finding jobs in this same Twitter, and we don't know. I told him exactly, and this is just 2 that I gave you. So imagine me giving you 6 in the Web3 money blueprint. We also have how to seal jobs even without experience. So you don't need to volunteer. You don't need to go and run and say, "Oh, I don't know what to do." You will still get that job without experience. I'm going to show you the tricks that you're going to use. How to negotiate for higher pay and get that approved. I'm going to teach you how to do that. How to secure multiple jobs from one project or founder. This is one alpha that most people don't know. Sometimes you can't be getting jobs every day. So if you get one job from one project, there's a very good chance that that project will also give out another job to another person. Right? Why? Because for them to employ you means that they have a problem that they wanted somebody to solve. So once you see that, there's how you can do it. You can get a second job in that same project, and then you'll be making double. Instead of you to go and look for another job, you are getting double from one job. So imagine you get three jobs, and you can get two jobs from each of those jobs. That's what, six jobs. Are you getting what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how to do that. How to what? Start a Web3 business and make 2 to 5 times your salary. For those of you who know me on Twitter, you know that I have an agency called Hype Avengers, right? Hype Avengers. That's a business in Web3. There was a time when I was making 3 times my weekly salary just from that business, right? Just from that business, I was making 3 times my salary. That means I could stop all the jobs I was doing and just cross my leg. And my what? My workers will be working, and I'll be getting returns from it. They get paid as well. I'll be getting returns. I'm going to show you how to create a Web3 business. No matter what you do, even if you're a moderator, even if you're a Sheila, even if you're a raider, I'm going to show you how to do it. This particular one, a day is going to come. I'm going to create another course, Web3 Business Masterclass, right? Web3 Business Masterclass. I'm going to charge nothing less than $100 for it. And I'm giving it to you inside this Web3 money blueprint. Some of you will take it as a joke, but one day you come back and you tell me thank you for this blueprint. Now you can see some of my students, right? Over the years. These are just a few because I can't, if I put all the screenshots that I have, this slide won't live here. You watch this video for 48 hours, will not live here. This is the first one. He what? Got a phone from one job. The second one was got his first pay, $150. First pay. I'm telling you, few weeks ago. Thanks so much for adding me to CJB. Weeks ago. It's not up to a month. Just a few weeks. $150 don't land. The third person got what? Another phone. We have another one. What? This is somebody made in the last 1.5 months, April. We are just today is the 8th of May. From April to May is not up to 2 months complete, right? This person has made $347 so far. And what they used to earn before in a month? 20,000 naira, which is like $16. And they've made what? They made what? $347 in 2 months. In 2 months before they will make 40,000 naira, which is what? $32. In that same 2 months, they made 347. Imagine that and tell me that God is not good. And they say they want to make 2,000 to 2,500 a month in the next few months. Look at another person, made $450, 449 minus gas fee. Another person, 0.18. 0.18 is like $380 now, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Look at another person. The person they came to me some while ago. They were looking for money to buy what? A $60 prop firm account for Forex trading. Fast forward to a few months later, how much have they made? $1,000 in this space. He said, what? You literally changed my entire life. That's what I do. I said it some days ago. I told some people on my status, I said, what? Some of you don't know it, but just by knowing me, just by meeting me right now, your life is about to change forever. You don't even know. Even myself, I don't know you. But one day in the future, we are going to look back and go like, King Gary, if not be you for 2024, I've never feel buy this my new car, whatever, right? It is going to happen. Some of you don't know. Those that believe it will happen for them, those that don't believe, you are on your own. But look at somebody now. Person was begging for $60, $1,000 don't enter in a few months. Who is this next person? Bought a new phone, 12 Pro Max. That's the picture there. Beautiful phone. Now it is time for you to what? Choose your future. Everybody has a choice in this life. Nobody is ever something just happened to you by mistake. Everybody has a choice. Now I'm going to give you a choice, and I pray on your behalf that you choose the right one, because not everybody do choose the right one. Some people, you give them the thing, in fact you choke it inside their mouth, inside their throat, they will vomit it back into your face. They will not choose. You have two choices. One is to make excuses. A lot of people make excuses too much. That's why sometimes I don't reply to people's DM. I don't know. I don't know how to do this one. I know happen. For what? Oh, you and who have that time? Nobody's coming to save you. All this your excuse. It's not going to do anything. Even if I tell you that, oh, it's good, it's not going to do anything. You're still going to be broke tomorrow. So why not find a way to get yourself out of your situation? Make excuse later, not now. So either you're making excuse or you're making money. So choose. It's not a matter of this thing. Choose. Are you going to make excuses? You've watched the video now. You've heard about everything I've said. You've seen the results. You've seen the potential. You've seen the opportunity. Which one are you going to do? Would you make excuse again, just as you've been doing for years? They'll tell you, come and learn forex. You say, hey, forex na scam. Come and learn crypto. Hey, crypto na scam. Come and do this one. Hey, you know they work. Come and do that. Oh, affiliate market is not lie. I've brought one to you now and I've shown you honestly as possible. I opened the whole thing for you. Are you going to make excuse again? Or you are going to make money? How much is WMB? This is the very next question that most people will ask. King Gary, you've tried. You've given us all these many things. How much will you now charge for these so many things you've given us? All this opportunity. You even gave us another course that has 60,000 naira price tag. Another one again, Web3 business that you are going to charge $100 for is also inside. Community of Web3 jobbers, everything that I mentioned before is inside. All the things you can go back and look at everything that I said you are going to get from this Web3 money blueprint, and then see how loaded it is. Now, how much do you think it is worth? How much do you think it is worth to you? How much is your future worth to you? How much is that goal in your head worth to you? How much money do you want to make between now and the end of the year, within the next 1 month, within the next 3 months? How much are you willing to give to be able to get to that goal? Or are you going to try to go through the staircase method? Are you going to try to what? Go through the basic method? Or you want to follow the sure way, the elevator way, and be able to do it more efficiently, faster, and be able to be surrounded by the right people and the right information? How much is WMB? I can charge as much as $500 for this course, and I won't feel bad. Why? Because you make more than that in the next couple of months. But I won't charge $500, right? There are a lot of people who that kind of money is not even is not they can't even access it, right? And I'm not going to look at things from my perspective. I know that there are people here who are just looking for the next thing to be able to tap into and change their life. I'm not going to charge $100 because for some people that one also is too much. It's too much. $100 is 150,000 naira. Some of them don't have it. It's not by this. Some people have it though. I can charge it. If you don't have it, no problem. I'm not even. Some people they have it, they will pay for it, but I will not charge it. I'm going to cut it into two. $50. I probably will not charge $50 as well. Shock you, Abby. I wouldn't charge $50, even if everything that I'm giving you is way, way over, and you know it. Guess how much I'm going to charge? I'm going to charge $30. Just $30. If you think $30 is too big for this course, for everything that I'm going to give you, I'm not sure you are ready to change your life. It's not a diss. I'm not trying to diss you. It's just facts. Just facts. Simple, plain, hard facts. If you think $30 is too much, say, hey, Jesus Christ, why would this guy charge $30 for this so many things that he wants to teach? I'm not paying. Too much. Fine, no problem. $30 is going to be the price. $30 in naira is 45,000 naira. Okay? 45,000 naira. For those who are not Nigerians, $30 you pay in crypto. You find a way to pay in crypto, right? You reach out because there are so many people from Uganda, Kenya, South Africa, and Ghana here in the class that I started that I'm using to create this video. So if you are listening to this video and you are not a Nigerian, $30 in USDT is what you pay. So what all you just have to do is to DM me on WhatsApp or on Twitter, wherever it is that you can find me, and then just ask for details according to what currency you want to pay in. And then I'm going to give you my details. Now, this opportunity, this opportunity to get this payment done is only going to last for this particular one that I'm talking about. So it's only going to last for the next 3 days. This course is going to go to $60 after 3 days. Some people always think that I am lying when I said that the price is going to double and I'm giving it for half the price. And I've done it before when I took a course from 20,000 naira to 40,000 naira, and people thought it was a lie. But guess what? More people paid at 40,000 naira than they did at 20,000 naira, because their eye clear by then. They were seeing results from my students back to back to back every single day. I have like 5 to 7 screenshots to post of people who just got jobs. More people paid at 40K. So if you don't pay at 30K, you pay at 60K, or you would not just even pay at all. And then you start seeing results from people who paid when you decided not to pay. Do you understand? You don't pay at $30, rather, you pay at $60. So $30, 45,000 naira within the next 3 days. Today is the 8th of June 2024. So if you are watching this video and this time frame has passed, just know that it is $60. That's it. That's what it's going to be, right? I value my time. I value your time as well, and I wouldn't want to give you anything that is not worth my time, right? So $30 within the next 3 days. If you are ready, you DM me, and I'm going to give you the details where you pay into. Now there is going to be a giveaway for those people who join within the next 3 days. I always do giveaways for my students. They know me. For those people that are going to pay within the next 3 days, 4 of those people, I'm going to select 4 people, and I'm going to do a giveaway of $100, $25 for each of them. So that means you are basically paying only $5 for the class, right? 4 of those people, I'm going to do a raffle draw. Even if it's 4 people that pay for the class, I'm going to give them 25. I'm going to give them $25. So it means that they only paid $5 for the class, right? This is just to encourage people. Do you understand? This is just to encourage you. It will be like, this my new tutor, or this my mentor has the capacity to what? To help out the students. So in case that team meets you and let's say you are not so financially buoyant, at least it's going to help you one way or another, right? So I do this for every time I launch a class. This is not for only you people. For every time I launch a class, I always do a giveaway for 4 students in the first set. So this is only for the first set, people. If you are not part of the first set, sorry. And then inner cycle bonus for the people that are going to join, the first set of people that are going to join within these 3 days, I'm going to add you to an inner circle group of very highly skilled Web3 jobbers who constantly are always upping their game. So this is a very, very special group. I don't even talk about it on the timeline or anything. So I'm going to add you people to that group. You will see people who are doing diverse things in other places, Web3 developers, token creators, and some of them even have projects on their many things. You're going to get access to it. So that is the Web3 money blueprint, guys. If you have any reason to not get this course, there is no problem about it, right? But if you know that changing your life is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself and you want to do for yourself, please, I beg you, don't miss it. Don't miss it, because you may not have the chance to get this course again. After this first batch of people, it's just a course. After this first batch of people, you may not have the chance to get it again. I don't teach all the time. And the time is going to come, I'm going to be so busy with a lot of things that I wouldn't have to, I've not taught in 2 years. So who knows when again I will have time to teach. Even most people are not teaching again. Most of the big people in Web3 now, they are just trading, 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 making more money, making more money. They don't care about the young people that are coming up. That's the reason why I created this course. So if you miss this one, I don't know where you will find somebody who has results that will give you a course again, but I just hope you do well. My name is King Henry, and it has been a pleasure talking to you guys. So see you guys on the other side of success.